Have you ever wanted a dynamic form in SharePoint or Microsoft Lists where the next question changes depend upon the previous question? Well, we're going to show you how easy it is. Stick around.
I'm a SharePoint expert, play with data extra, careful with my hands cause I gotta use them forward.
Okay, let's go ahead and get that timer rolling. First thing you're going to do is you will have already created your form because that's the way we get to this. It's called branching in forms. So we go to that form and we're going to click on the branching logo and we're going to say if they choose shoes, instead of going to the next question, go to the shoe size. If they ask for t-shirt, go to t-shirt size. If they ask for a mobile phone, go to the phone type. And then when they pick their shoe size, just go to the end of the form because they're done. Because the end of the form, because they're done, and the end of the form, because they're done. Once they choose their t-shirt size, then make them go to the end of the form because they're done, end of the form because they're done, end of the form because they're done, and phone type. It's already the last question. There you go. If they happen to go there, the form ends, and then they can submit. Boom, you did it. You did that thing. Okay, so we are taking it into consideration that you are already utilizing the new Forms feature in SharePoint Lists and Microsoft Lists. So let's just talk about that real quick. In the meantime, please like, share, subscribe. We're almost at 4,000 followers. Thank you. So basically it's like this. You've got a SharePoint list or Microsoft list and you want to be able to collect data and you want it to be a dynamic form and you don't want to necessarily have to go into Power Apps. Well, this is your way around that. The only gotcha here is that you're going to have to send a link to that form that I'm going to show you how to create or that you've already created and that you're going to use the branching option for. Because we can't do that in the standard add new item here, okay, it's not going to flex and shift like you want it to. You're going to have to go Power Apps. But if you're okay with sending people a link to add stuff to this, then you're going to go in and like I said, there's another video that you can watch on how to actually create these forms. This one's already created. And once you get in there, you can go in the edit mode and there is this new branching icon. So basically this is like branching in your Microsoft Forms, like the Forms app, and it makes it dynamic where you can tell it what to do, which question to go to if they answer a certain way. So in this particular case here, for the personalization, I want them to go right, to the next question here after they type in their personalization. But then when they're presented with the shoe, if they say, or excuse me, when they're presented with the item and they choose shoes, we want it to jump right to the shoe size. Okay, and then after they choose the shoe size, because they only get like one option here or one item, then they're going to end the form. So here, if we go t-shirt, we're going to jump on down to t-shirt size. Okay, we're going to skip shoe size, go to t-shirt size. When they're done with that, they're going to go to the end of the form. And same thing goes for the phone. If they decide they want a phone case, we're going to pop them right to the phone type and they're going to select their phone type. Form's going to end. And this is again predicated that, your first choice has 3 options. And then what do we want to do after they select one of those 3 options? So there you go. You got your dynamic form. I'd love to know in the comments, are you using this? Have you used it? Do your users like it? Do you like it? There's a lot more to tell with this. If there's something specific you want to see about this feature, let us know in the comments. Until then, do the very best you can with what you got. And remember, SharePoint rocks, and so do you. We'll see you next time.
I'm a SharePoint expert, play with data extra, careful with my hands cause I gotta use them forward. Yeah, I'm a big old nerd. I like maple syrup on my pancakes. I don't care what you heard.